very much a situation I don't like right now. It's designed to keep people out. It's blocked too. Look at that. There's a dude right there coming out of it. I really don't like this. Whoa, that's in there. There's the surgical lights in there. So nervous, I was shaking. And now we're like, all right, yeah, let's go back in. Yo, what's up again? We're back for another one. This is our 5th Detroit episode. Now, I have a real treat for you here today. We have a really recently closed, probably still really good condition hospital. This place pretty much closed twice. Once in 2018 when the actual hospital using it closed, and then another hospital moved into its vacant building to try to help treat COVID patient overflow, back when that was a big thing in 2020. So ever since about 21 or 2, it's been abandoned again, and it's stayed abandoned this time. Hopefully we can get in. I'm gonna have to like trek quite a ways just to get there, probably through people's backyards or whatever, because there was no good place to park around this thing. But these are the sacrifices we make just to try to get in unseen. So let's go. All right. Luckily I can avoid backyards. Now how do we bypass that second fence? I'm thinking we just cut around the creek maybe. Can we cheat around this? Yeah, we definitely can. Look at that pathway too. Everyone does this apparently. Who goes here? I don't know, do we run or do we play it nonchalant? I think nonchalant's the way to go. It's like this big plus sign building with some, I guess, couple first floors that extend farther out. Typical hospital type. Whoa, wait a minute. Look at that. There's a dude right there coming out of it. A door. What's going on here? It's like pulling a stretcher or a medical bed. I don't know what's up with that. I don't really want him to see me though. I don't know who he is. That would have been a lovely entrance. Alright, that confirms there's people in there. Whether they're dangerous or not. He didn't see me though. I don't know, I don't like that. I don't want to be in there with people, but I'm not just gonna not do this, you know? If worse comes to worse, I'm here in Detroit for a few days on this trip. I could just come back. But I mean, I'm right here, right now. I'd rather just do it. Yeah, that's wild. That little ladder thing, we could climb the smokestack if we wanted. There's that. That's blocked off. This seems like there's an awfully lot of foot travel here, doesn't it look like? I'm thinking there's gonna be a way. And I think I just found it. Alright. What's the protocol for this? Now we know a dude's in here with me. I have no clue who he is or what he works for. We're here. I'm gonna try to find stairs. Because if he's on this bottom level floor, I want to be above him. And we're gonna try to be quiet and discreet too. Really don't like going this way. It's gonna take me towards his area. Pantry. Whoa. Regardless of what the pantry was, it's a big stretcher. It's a pretty modernized looking one compared to the ones I usually see at older hospitals. I don't want to get trapped in here. I think that's good. Could we just maybe find some stairs somewhere? That's all I'm really looking for, even though there's definitely going to be a ton to see in here as we go. That was purposely barricaded. What could that mean? What could that mean? And look at all this. Trash pushed up. That's designed to keep people out. This isn't good. back outside. Need to go back. This is very much a situation I don't like right now. Offices are kind of untouched in some places, and I don't want to wind up getting cornered somewhere. What's this? Dude, that's blocked too. This is not good. Every doorway's blocked. Here's another, I bet you it's gonna be the same thing. Nope. Not this one. Can finally get somewhere. Let's just see what happens. I really don't like this, but I'm not gonna turn back until I audibly hear someone or see someone within my range. Look, now we're up front. So this is an area where there's upper floors, so there's gotta be stairs somewhere. Bingo. Where should we go? How high is safe? I'm thinking floor 3 to start. What was that? Guy would have been on the other corner, out back. Wonder if I should go over there and just try to spy. This place is so cool though, I wish I weren't so sketchy with the circumstances. I haven't heard a soul though. He's either security barricading all those doors like what we just saw down below, or he's just a thief. Why else would he be putting stuff near a door, you know? Those are the only two options that I can think of. With all things considered, I don't want to stay here too long. I was really hoping this would be a cool exploration video of a recently left hospital, but this has taken a much more dangerous, kind of risky turn. Thought I heard something, and that's not helping. Cool little waiting room. If I want to spy, this room might help. The mirror room. See, mirror. Where did I see him? He was right down there, 2 floors above where he was. There's no telling where he went though. I didn't see anything after him popping out the door. Right around that corner, there is an open door, and he was trying to wheel something that looked like a big stretcher out of it. Now that I realize going up virtually traps me in here, if he wanted to trap me in here, so I really don't know if this is a wise move or not, but we're going to keep it quiet and safe for now. Might just keep going up from here. Just forget floors 1 and 2 if we don't know where he is. That's what sucks, look. There's no closing off the driveway at all. If a cop wanted to, it could just drive right up into here. I'm like shaking. I'm actually shaking. Like it's hard for me to hold still. It's all these nerves right now. I'm like shaking, I'm sweating. I don't like this, but as for now, we're in okay shape still. What if we go to the top? Just all the way to the top. Please, no one. Still thinking it's just the first floor that's the dangerous one. But that dude's been in here just as long as me, in fact longer, so there's no telling what part of the building he could be moving around to also. But unless he saw me without me noticing, he doesn't know I'm here. So if I stay quiet enough, then I'll be able to hear him before he does me, hopefully. These are all going to be patient rooms up here. Got pretty ransacked in just a couple of years, didn't it? What I need to do after this 5th floor is just go back down to the 1st and just make sure I'm not going to get trapped in here. This is intense. This is the most intense one on the whole trip, without a doubt. Detroit episode 5 gets the blood pumping. All these floors up here are the same. Just patient rooms that are mostly empty, apart from a few things laying around. I think we just go back down to the 1st, just to make sure we're still okay. Just shaking so much, dude. So nervous. Making sure I don't hear anything. Is everything clear? Yeah, it's still open. Why did I just hear something? I want to walk around the perimeter. I feel safer on the outside, or I can just run for it. I need the sweet relief of voltage. I can't remember the last time I was like this shaky and nervous on a mission. Just realizing all those doors on the 1st floor were barricaded like that changed the whole dynamic of this thing. It made me think whoever that guy is could be doing that, maybe security. I'd rather take on security than cops, but security will call cops, so that's my only concern. But where I'm at now, if I need to run for it, I can. All the barricaded doorways were in this 1st floor wing, though, so who knows? The big plus sign part of it, where we were up there, it's still open and accessible. All those doors were open. If this had been safe and chill, I'd probably have put on a GoPro and climbed that smokestack, but this one I gotta play careful, you know? Whoa. Listen. That's in there. So is the guy a scrapper then? You hear that banging? That's coming from inside, I think. I don't know. What do we do? Do we... You know, here's my thoughts on this. Any good stuff to see would have been down on those 1st floors. Anything like a surgery thing or a operating, whatever you call it, any radiology. If they even had any of that stuff, I don't know. It would have been down below, but that's right where he is, in that area. At least according to where those bangs are. This is some sort of like maintenance area. I don't know. I say just for the sake of the YouTube video, we go back in just for a little bit. And on the first sign of danger, since we know how to navigate a little bit, then we leave. If it's bad. Love how I was just talking about how I was so nervous, I was shaking. And now we're like, all right, yeah, let's go back in. Just because I stick my neck out doesn't mean y'all should too. I'm just an insane guy. Here's the good thing though. He had a wide open door over there, so he knows his way in and out, and I know my way in and out. And they're on complete opposite sides of the building, so realistically, unless I go too far over there, we shouldn't even interact or see each other or hear each other. So that's why I'm just here wondering how far should I really go, you know? We can at least see the school kitchen while we're here. And we're back into that pantry room. All right, yeah, first time through here. I just went up once I saw stairs, so let's just keep going further into the building and just see how far we can get away with going. Look at that down there. There's like a real stretcher. I gotta see that real quick. Look at that thing. What's this? Rehab locker room. Some sort of rehab wing. There's a whole bike in here. What? Probably should stop at this wing. Start backtracking a little bit. I don't feel like I should go this way, but I just want to see what I can see this way. And that was sealed up at one point too. Yo, we found what we were looking for. Scanners. It's a radiology wing of some sort. So cool. Man, we trekked farther than we really should have, but it's worth it right now. It's an x-ray of some sort. Maybe mammography. I don't know. Century 3, I've seen a lot of that brand in a lot of hospitals. Whoa, look at that. You can see through there and it's yellow when you light it up. There's an emergency room. Cool. Oh, amazing. We found it. There's the surgical lights in there. I can't really go in there because it's piled up. It would make so much noise, but you get the idea. We've seen them before, big surgery lights. Now that we've finally seen some cool bits, what if we backtrack and finally just end this before something bad does happen? Looks like peeking one more room here. Big office. It had those green tile walls back there too. I think we've seen enough. Thank God this was open like that. Take another swig. Now let's get out of here for real. Even if I didn't manage to get him on camera, which I think I might have, maybe a glimpse, you all had to have heard the banging that was going on in that little building there, so I don't know if that's proof enough to you, but I know 100% factually there was a dude in there with me while I was doing that. So, man, that had me on edge, but I'm glad we're out. Is it shut? It's shut now. That same white door is shut. It was open before. That was something. I'm glad it's over. Okay, bye! Thanks for not attacking me! And we are safe. It's over. All right. That was kind of a thrill ride of an hour, but it's done now. Here's what we signed up for on the Detroit trip, so that's what you get. I'm sure y'all enjoyed it though, hopefully. And obviously, I'll come back next week with another video, but of course for me here in real time, it'll come right now as I go and film another one, so stay tuned everyone. Peace out. Glad we didn't get murdered in that one.